What's up, y'all? I just wanted to, I felt guided to do just a quick message about karmics and divine masculine, divine feminine. And I wanted to, it's like breaking news. And it's like some shit that most people are not going to tell y'all in the tarot community or spiritual community. Thank God I'm not a part of none of that shit. You're the karmic to the karmic. I don't watch tarot readings anymore because it's been watered down. Like most things that could be good for you, like food, water, the tarot and spiritual community have been contaminated, infiltrated by fake ingredients or people who just want followers. They saw tarot was trending. It no longer was weird like it was when I started doing it. People was like calling me Miss Cleo or whatever. Not people who actually got readings from me. Everybody who I ever got a reading from never requested a return or nothing. I'm talking about people who were just ignorant to it. And like they were ignorant to their ancestry. So the only connection they had to tarot was Miss Cleo. But when it became popular, trending, a lot of people just was like, oh, so you telling me I could finally get the attention I always wanted in my life if I just buy some cards and pretend to be spiritual? So that's how it became contaminated, just like food and water. Like they added the fake ingredients, the chloride, it's fluoride, I mean, the GMO, you know, but it's, y'all know what I mean. How they add fake shit to food and water. So I'm not saying I'm gonna stop doing tarot or stop doing love readings. I'm gonna do them, but like how I've been doing lately has been mostly spirit messages. But y'all have never seen me do a reading. That seems to be popular now because I've seen it recommended to me like randomly. Like if I look at my own readings or on my page because I do tarot, they'll suggest tarot. And it looks like they lie to y'all and tell y'all that the karmic is an evil witch from hell. And she may be. But I'm telling y'all, 90% of y'all is getting lied to, okay? And the karmic, if she knows about you, she or he knows about you, they think you're evil too, okay? Like, you're being tricked, you're being fooled, you're being bamboozled, you're being used to fulfill somebody's lifelong dream of getting attention and getting followers. I'm telling y'all that now. So, let me just break it down to y'all in case you didn't know. If your person or who you feel like is your person, your divine masculine, I'm gonna say masculine. You could just flip roles if it's reversed. If that person chose to be with a person, okay, and that person is the wicked witch from the south or wherever the fuck, and your masculine is choosing to go home to that person and fuck them every night, impregnate them, give them head, buy them things, sleep with them, or whatever the fuck they do with them, how the fuck are they divine? How are they divine if they're choosing to do that? And how does that make the person automatically evil just because that's the person that your person chose? And I'm telling you right now, 90% in 90% of the cases, if you don't know about the person, if you didn't know about the person who they were fucking with when you were dealing with them, 9 times out of 10, that person didn't know about you, and they don't know about you to be sitting up there doing witchcraft on you every day, thinking about you every day, wanting to be like you every day. Now, I have done readings about how magic and spells backfire in general, like when you're trying to do things that affect people's free will, love spells and shit, normally backfire because if God doesn't take control of your free will, what the fuck makes you think you can do that? So I've done it like in general because it may be a co-worker, sister, brother, cousin, neighbor, fake friend, or somebody around you who might try to do witchcraft on you. And in some cases it is the person. It is the person who your person is with, or if y'all are competing for a person, y'all they might do that type of shit. But I'm just telling y'all now, in case I know most of y'all won't listen because y'all want somebody to lie to you. And that's why you keep getting lied to. It's not fun. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny because you bitches, most of y'all is grown. Most of y'all is grown, and you should already know. Like, if somebody keeps telling you the same thing over and over again, it don't make no goddamn sense. You should be able to put one and two together and say, maybe this person is telling me this because it makes me feel good. Like, you should be able to know that if it doesn't make sense in reality, you have no proof of these things at all, and it makes no sense. I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing things that don't make no sense in 2021. Stop feeding yourself lies. Let's get up and move on. If somebody loves you and they're your divine counterpart, I don't feel like if you're divine feminine, you're divine and they're divine masculine, I don't feel like that's love. I don't feel like love, somebody telling you in a reading that the person really loves you, but they go home to a person every day, they marry this person or whatever. I feel like the person telling y'all that really don't give a fuck about your life, okay? They don't. Because love is an action word. You shouldn't even give a fuck if a person loves you, if they're not showing you that. Like, that's why I mean, I never told people that, but in general, I slowed down on love readings because most of y'all is not looking for the truth. And in most of my love readings, I'm going to tell you what their issue with you is, what your issue with them is, and the problem, the solution, what you might need to change, what they might need to change. Most of y'all just want somebody to tell you the other person is wrong, the person they're with is trash, they're evil, you're a saint, they're going to die. I mean, they're going to die a horrible death. They're going to suffer until they die because they didn't want you and they chose another person. No, I'm going to tell you, okay, maybe that's not your person. Do you want a person who would turn on you for a person? Like, that's not a divine counterpart. If they would turn on you for another person, I would say maybe that would be in like very rare cases where a person put a spell on the person, they're completely blind to another person being evil or whatever, and they turn on you or whatever. But even in those cases, you don't sit there and think about it every day and think about how they're going to get their horrible karma every fucking day. You get up and you move the fuck on. Maybe find somebody that makes you feel like how they're making that person feel who they live with every day. Or I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I just felt it in my heart and my spirit to put that out there because it's really the reason I don't do too many love readings anymore. Even though that was never the perspective I was coming from. I was always coming from the truth. The perspective of the truth for a group of people. But now it seems like y'all gravitate to people who are going to lie to you. People who promote toxic positivity or toxic negativity or both. It's like toxic positivity leaning towards you and toxic negativity leaning towards anybody not doing what it is that you don't like. And I'm not gonna lie to you folks. So hopefully this reaches at least, one person who can be like, oh, okay, maybe that's why they're telling me that. Maybe it's not true. And maybe I should move the fuck on. Okay? And I'm not saying that for no other reason than I can't lie. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to put out some readings, I guess, later on tonight and tomorrow related to predictions and blessings coming towards the signs, a group of people from each sign tomorrow. And I'm going to start doing shadow work again. I stopped doing shadow work in December. But I feel like it's necessary now because everybody seems to be projecting and making y'all crazy. They're making you crazy. This is what they're doing. And they don't give a fuck as long as they get your views and some money. Okay? That's not what you're ever going to get here. But anyway, thanks for listening. If you listened for this long. Peace.